What's up, guys? Grizzled Wizard here, coming back for another reaction to Dungeon Meshi. This is episode 23, and it is called Griffin Soup and Dumplings, Part 1. Interesting. Well, the Griffin, we encountered it last episode, so I guess we're making some soup. And dumplings, that seems very traditional and standard and like some surface food, right? So we're probably going to get a meal scene up on the surface if we're eating some dumplings. All I want to know, though, is the rest of Senshi's backstory. He got separated, potentially, from the rest of the dwarves. We don't know what happened there, and I need to know. So, without further ado, let's keep going. I've decided I like the new intro, even though it's been playing for like 10 episodes already. I think I like it because it reflects the changes that have happened in the storytelling. The first intro was very insular because we had such a small cast of characters, and we really were just following Laios and the Toadin Party, I guess they're called. But now it's turned into a proper ensemble, and I think that's properly represented with just how many people are in this opening. Also, the vibe's a little bit more lighthearted. I feel like it's a bit more upbeat this time around. I'm not sure if that tracks, though, because the show doesn't necessarily get more upbeat. If anything, it's gotten a little darker.
Then it wasn't just some old folk tale after all. The ancient kingdom they said was destroyed really did exist.
The Golden Country.
This gold's the real deal.
This is incredible.
That's cool. He's able to just like take a little chip off of it and examine it.
I think we should all go back up to the surface.
Wait, what's all this nonsense you're spouting?
You sure you've got iron running through your veins like the rest of us?
You can stay here if you want.
No, I want gold too!
Okay, so he's got one nice dwarf in the party. The other two are kind of putting pressure on him.
I was afraid to be left alone, so I lied.
Poor guy.
My normally ambitious party members started acting a bit too ambitious.
What?
As we went deeper and deeper, their eyes seemed to glow in the darkness.
He's getting like gold fever? Dragon sickness?
Then suddenly, the nightmare began.
What happened?
It was a monster.
Oh no! He was my favorite of the dwarf designs too. I liked his little round beard. Reminded me of Ballin.
These ruins, they've evolved into a dungeon.
The fear finally snapped them out of their trance, but by then, we didn't know how to find our way back.
Damn. That would be super stressful. Well, because they don't know the dungeon changes its layout yet.
To the surface, so there's gotta be a way out. Let's calm down and search for the exit.
We wandered the dungeon, doing our best to avoid any monsters.
We gotta find food, even if that means fighting for it.
What do you mean?
Basically, at this point, we gotta eat or be eaten.
I don't like that he said eat or be eaten and there's suddenly a horse in the group.
Null and I will use our weapons to push the monsters back, and Senshi, you stay right here and make a detailed map of the area. Move out!
I feel like he's trying to be delicate with Senshi because he knows Senshi's not super up to the task yet. Having him stay behind and make a map is a nice way to make him still participate.
Bird monster showed up again. Bastard always.
Ah, another one down.
Get away.
I'll go with you next time you search for food.
Enough! You'll only get in the way.
Okay, well, some tough love, I guess. He's not very nice to him, but he is still trying to keep him alive.
The bird continued to chase us relentlessly. Every time we fought it, we'd lose someone.
Well, no wonder he's so terrified of the Griffin. Man, that's tragic. And this is like his first real experience out in the world, too.
That bird monster is a griffin.
Doesn't even seem like it's all that hungry.
I reckon because it probably enjoys killing. It's just part of a monster's natural instinct, I suppose.
It's probably a territorial thing, honestly.
The next time it shows up, we're gonna roast it whole and eat it. Here, give thanks for the meat Anne provided and eat up.
Anne. R.I.P. Anne.
What the hell are you thinking, Dylan? You gave most of the food we had left to that good-for-nothing kid. He's only 36 and still growing. He needs all he can get.
He's only 36, man. Damn, he's older than I am.
Now's not the time for that. And what good are we if we can't even nurture the next generation of dwarves?
No, see, Gillen is the stand-up dwarf here. He's just as tough as the rest of them, but he actually is prioritizing, trying to protect the youth of the dwarves.
I'm so hungry. Surely I can eat these rocks.
Don't do it.
Hey! You're hiding some food from us, aren't you? Stop it!
Hey, let's calm down.
Let's take this outside. Since she looks pretty scared.
Man, Senshi had it rough.
I heard sounds of fighting, and suddenly, some horrifying screams.
Oh, no. That's what happened to his party. They killed each other, and he blames himself because they were arguing about him. Oh, Senshi.
What happened out there? Where's Brigand?
You shouldn't look outside.
Damn, Gillen.
We both got attacked by the Griffin. I managed to land the killing blow on it, but Brayden wasn't so lucky. Let's start cooking that Griffin. If we cut it up and make soup out of it, we can last a few more days.
Oh, no. What if he didn't kill the Griffin? He just murdered the other dwarf, and now he's gonna feed him to Senshi. That's not Griffin, man. Come on.
The Griffin soup was just meat boiled in water. The flavor itself was horrible due to the smell and toughness of the meat.
No, this is some Donner Party shit.
But I couldn't stop eating. Gillen said he needed to take a leak, then slowly staggered outside. He never walked back through that door. I'd been left there, all alone.
Damn. That's really dark, actually. Did Gillen, like, you know, like, or did he get killed by something else, or did he just abandon him there?
There weren't any corpses.
Okay.
Some critters must have come by in search of food.
That answers that question. And it's Gillen's helmet is the helmet that he wears now.
After I left, I was captured by the orcs. They taught me how to identify which mushrooms I could and couldn't eat, and how to hold my own against monsters. And with that knowledge,
I love it. And his little beard's growing in.
I managed to get back up to the surface. But when I thought about everything that had happened in the dungeon, I couldn't bring myself to return to my homeland.
Damn.
I had so much anxiety over whether or not it was Griffin meat in that soup. I had all that time ago. Every time I ate something, I'd remember that distinct flavor.
God, he has such trauma for it.
And that's the reason why I ran away from the Griffin
Oh,
earlier.
and that's also the reason why he's so obsessed with cooking monster food. He needs to know if the Griffin flavor was really Griffin or not.
I'm afraid to finally learn the truth.
That's really sad, man. That took such a fun character and gave him a tragic twist. Oh.
Well, we got that, Griffin. You want to eat it? I just thought it might help. If it's the same, you can relax. But if it's a completely different flavor, then that sucks.
Yeah, then that sucks.
Is this guy serious?
He usually is. Oh, I can't bear to look at sad Senshi.
You're right, Laios. Guess I should try some.
This is the first time I've seen him unenthusiastically agreeing to try some monster food, you know?
The top half and bottom half taste totally different from each other.
Right, because a griffin is a chimera type creature.
You just want to eat both.
Yeah, you just want to eat both types.
Such amazing muscles. A typical carnivore. I wonder why that other one kept pursuing Senshi's party. It killed them, but it didn't care about eating them.
It was acting under the orders of the Mad Mage, possibly, too.
You mentioned you had a horse, right? They're a griffin's favorite thing to eat. So then why didn't it go after the horse first?
Dunno.
A griffin's weapons are its front claws and its beak. Neither of those things would have left a dent in a helmet like that. So whatever attacked Gillen most likely wasn't a griffin.
No, Gillen was attacked by the other dwarf. They fought to the death. He dented his helmet, Gillen killed him, and then Gillen got eaten by the griffin. That's my theory. The fact that he was then taken by a monster further kind of supports the theory that he never killed the griffin, and that wasn't Griffin's soup. Because if he killed the griffin, then what took him, you know? Nah, he straight up covered up a murder.
It'll be a flavorless soup, though.
Go pick those mushrooms.
Maybe I could garnish it.
Well,
Have you ever seen those before?
Nope. Those are new to me.
great.
Marcel, you got this, right?
Hey! You come this far and then just dump it on me?
What are you giving her the meat for? Does she have to make more familiars? She gonna make a familiar to try and eat a mushroom and see if it survives?
We went through the trouble, so I'll eat it. I'll accept the results no matter what they are.
That's really big of you, Senshi, but you really don't have to put yourself through this. I guess he's already going through the anguish, so what's the harm at this point?
It's
Griffin
ready.
soup, upper body, lower body.
This flavor, it's nothing at all like what I tasted back then.
That's not good, but it could just be that it's the upper body and not the lower body.
Senshi,
It's fine. At least I know now. Gillen wanted me to survive no matter what the cost. I'll carry that with me for the rest of my life.
And Gillen wasn't your father, right? He was just the party leader.
Laios, you big idiot! Just traumatize some more!
Griffin meat smells gamey. The worst part's the bad aftertaste.
Laios is locked in right now. He's not listening to Senshi anymore. He's just in it for the food.
The monster that attacked them was a hippogriff. I'm sure of it.
So what's the difference?
Okay.
A griffin's lower half is a lion.
Yeah, hippogriff is more horse and a griffin is a lion, right?
The one from back then must have been after Senshi's horse. It was either curious about it or was in heat. Also, hippogriffs have something that griffins don't have.
Yeah, they do.
And that's hind legs with hooves.
That could dent a helmet.
The kick's so strong, it'd even dent metal.
Okay.
If what you'd eaten before was really a hippogriff, then of course this soup has a completely different flavor.
Okay, I take it back. Gillen didn't murder anybody. It was a hippogriff.
I appreciate it, Laios.
Oh.
Hearing that does ease my mind a bit. Even if there's no way to know how a hippogriff tastes.
The hell there isn't. We're gonna go find one.
Well then, why don't we find out?
Huh? Hey, wait a minute! Aren't you supposed to say the truth is still unknown, but at least there's a ray of hope and end it there?
Do you even know where to find a hippogriff?
Nope.
Of course.
Oh, you do?
One right under our noses! We defeated a griffin that was never reported to even be here. It's because there was an accomplice that helped complicate the situation.
Explain.
The Changelings. There's a related folktale that derives from your birthplace, Chilchuck. Have you ever heard of the replacement child? It's when a child gets replaced with a monster.
Oh, that's terrifying.
A child will go out to play in the woods and return looking like a troll version of themselves. It was because of these mushroom-shaped monsters. Any creature who steps into a ring of them will end up changing just a little bit. Take the griffin meat and place it inside the Changeling's fairy ring.
Oh, it's totally different now.
So a hippogriff wandered into a mushroom circle and turned into a griffin. That's what you think happened. And the reason there's no support sightings of that is brilliant. Laios, you're freaking brilliant, dude. All right, Senshi, moment of truth. I hope this tastes the same. I really do.
Senshi!
It's just... I've always dreamed of drinking the soup again one day.
So what is hippogriff? Oh.
Thank you, everyone.
Man, that's so sad.
Thank you.
Oh, see, Senshi, you got a new family now.
Fortune, knowledge, fame.
I love that. The X on his helmet is a repair mark. I didn't know that.
There's still plenty of things I'd like to teach you to help you reach those goals. So, will you let me keep tagging along?
Of course, please do.
That's not even a question that needs to be asked, man. You are this group now. There is no Delicious in Dungeon without Senshi.
Now that that's over, let's keep moving.
What? No! What's gonna happen?
How is everyone feeling?
As a group, as a whole group, they walked through it. God damn it.
We've eaten all sorts of different stuff up to now, but we can't let something like this be the end of us.
Gotta keep going.
How long did I sleep?
Those shirts all ripped up.
Huh? What's going on?
Oh my god, he's a
Marcel,
dwarf!
Do you see this? I definitely shrunk, right?
And she's a half foot!
Wait, she shrank too? Hey, Senshi, we've got a huge problem here. Wake! Who are you?
The hell are you guys
Oh
so
no!
noisy?
And Chilchuck! Oh my god! Amazing!
Mr. Chilchuck, sir?
Mr. Chilchuck, sir!
From the
Look
look
at
of
this.
it.
What the fuck? Senshi's beautiful! Why is he sitting like that? His hair's just like blowing in the wind. There's wind down here.
I'm a dwarf now. Senshi is an elf. Marcel is a half-foot. Chilchuck is a tall man.
Fuck yeah, he is.
And Izutsumi is a dog.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, she's probably a kobold.
Yeah, it's a kobold, right?
How do we return to our normal bodies?
Walk through the mushrooms again, maybe?
If we step inside the ring again, it might reverse, right?
But look outside.
Oh, the path is different now.
It changed everything. So now you can't find the
I don't
circle.
know if this is the way we came, but let's try to head back.
This is amazing. This is great. I hope they're like this for the whole next episode. Senshi.
Marcel, let me help you with that.
Right, because dwarves can carry so much more.
This body is great. I can still see even though it's dark. And I could probably beat Namari in arm wrestling.
This body's heavy and it feels like I'm engulfed in some kind of thick curtain.
I'm guessing your senses got a lot duller.
Sure, because he's used to be really lightweight, and also his senses are so keen as a half-foot.
Well, either way, it's nice to look down on you guys.
Good for you, Chill Chuck. Nice breaking the bars open. I love it. They're all using their new skill. I can't handle Elf Senshi. I can't.
Huh? Wait, isn't this...
That's a golden country-ass looking door.
So now we find this door?
This takes us deeper, huh?
We were trying to go back, but ended up moving forward anyway.
I hate that. You end up at the next, like, save checkpoint, even though you were trying to backtrack to correct a problem.
I'm gonna guess that they didn't go through this door. I think they used a teleportation spell to leave.
Oh, then
Or like a return
what do
spell.
we do?
Maybe we see if we can find the winged lion.
Huh?
It's probably better if we move forward.
No, totally. You're locked in now.
And, I mean, once we're back on the surface, it'll be easy to fix this. I'm not saying we should stay like this forever.
Are you an
Because
idiot?
Laios is totally chill with staying a dwarf a little longer. He was talking about how much he likes his body.
These bodies haven't been that inconvenient so far.
You can
Is
still
a
do it,
change in
guys.
ear size really so concerning?
I do sense magic flowing through it, although I'd need time, money, and tools to decipher it.
John! Can you hear me? What do we do now?
Just calling out for Yod. Please, Mr. Winged Lion.
Miles, your stupid sword! There's something coming out of it!
Oh, Kensuke changed too.
Wait, did it get bigger?
I thought being in the cold for so long killed him.
I mean, this is some compelling proof that you are the chosen one, Laios. You've got the sword.
So do you think this means the Winged Lion is trying to help us out?
Well, it could be him or Yod, I guess. We thank you, whether you're the winged lion or Yod.
You could have just said thank you, and then they wouldn't know that you don't know.
Oh, those are gargoyles.
Fucking gargoyles? Oh, this is sweet.
Those are moving stone statues. Hit them, and you're the one who will get hurt. So be careful.
Looks like I'm useless here.
I'm so glad we're finally fighting some gargoyles. I love gargoyles.
What? Why the hell is it chasing me?
Because you're the one who stands out most.
Yeah, tall man.
You gotta be joking!
Come on, Chill Chuck. You can do it.
Chilchuck!
That was a hell of a scream. God, the voice cast is so good in this.
Wait, what happened?
Wow, there's so many pretty rainbows in here.
Is this mono sickness?
She doesn't have the stamina as a half foot.
Stay. The noise and smell of blood have her all wound up.
Sure.
If she attacks, she won't stop till one of them's dead. Senshi, use your... Hey, why don't you have your pan?
Because it's heavy.
Fuck off, man. Said she's just like a beautiful, useless elf.
I can beat them myself.
Yeah, Laios as a dwarf is kind of like his ultimate form, it seems like.
Getting tired faster.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the problem.
All right, we gotta run for it. Look, Izutsumi. See this, yeah? Chase the bell!
Nice.
Use the pan lid. Start running.
All right. Now where are we?
What do we do? These bodies are an inconvenience after all. I'm starting to regret my decision.
Starting to regret my decision.
Yep, these are genuine dwarven ruins, all right.
Cool.
You think those mushrooms grow in a place like this?
Let's make something to eat. You know, I understand now why Senshi starts cooking all of a sudden. In this body, I get hungry faster than before.
You say that, but I've never seen Amari start cooking full meals out of nowhere.
Cooking is simply what I do while I'm self-reflecting.
Take flour, water, salt, and eggs and knead them together. Then let it rest.
Okay, we're making some dumplings. I could go for some dumplings. Izutsumi's all concentrating. She got her tongue sticking out, and there's like a bunch of hair sticking out of the ones that she did. Just shedding fur.
It's ready.
All right, Izutsumi knows which ones she gets to eat, right?
Now it's time to dig in.
Fried dumpling sounds pretty good.
Be careful, otherwise you'll burn yourself.
Oh, you think?
Quiet you.
Did changing races affect our taste buds too?
I bet it did.
No, these are good no matter who's eating them. Every region and race makes their dumplings in completely different ways, but in the end, they're all still delicious.
Some foods you just can't do wrong, you know?
That basically applies to all of us, too. Even though we've changed a little bit, we're still just the same person in the end. We're gonna make it work. Well, I guess that wraps everything up now.
Yeah, on your head, maybe.
This place is so unique. What exactly is it?
It's basically a type of defensive point that the dwarves built.
Defensive point?
Like in case of a siege.
Both sides battled in an arms race to make more advanced technology, which ended up being catastrophic. Ever since, the dwarves and elves have feared that history would eventually repeat itself, so they've limited technology use inside the dungeons.
Interesting.
If the elves happen to come after us, we'll be able to do something to fix it, right?
Huh? Wait, why me?
You must have connections! Your mother was a court magician!
Either way, she's a half-foot at the moment.
Yeah.
If anybody talks with the elves, it's him.
I shall do my best.
I'm sure you will. God.
Let's find a way to get us all back to normal as soon as possible, yeah?
Agreed.
Damn, okay. And that's the end of part 1. There's only one episode left. I'll be getting to that next. This was really, really good. I'm really enjoying this exploration of, like, how different are they if you just, like, switch out their races. Like, Chilchuck being a tall man is so funny to me. I can't even look at Elf Senshi. I can't even look at him. He's too funny, man. Senshi's story was heartbreaking. I'm really happy to know that it was, in fact, Hippogriff Soup, and that dwarf, Gillen, was, in fact, taking care of him and didn't just kill the other party member. Although, if he had killed him, he would have killed him in defense of Senshi. You know, I think there's some respect to be had there, too. Yeah, this show continues to impress me, and I love how they're able to continually tie in these emotional beats and these moments of character development, always tie it back to food. You know, the preparation of a meal is always so central to the theme, and it's commendable that they've managed not to stray away from that at any point through all these various, like, different little interludes that we've gotten here. I love this show. I really love this show. I'm going to be very sad 26 minutes from now when I've finished watching the entire season and I just have to wait for season 2 along with everyone else. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to Delicious Dungeon episode 23. This reaction has been cut down for fair use, which means you're not getting the full thing here on YouTube. If you want to watch the full uncut version of this reaction, it's available on Patreon, and there's a link in the description of the video. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next one.